Hello and welcome to Dalvik Aqua Designs. In today's video, I will be doing a review of the Fluval Flex 15-gallon aquarium. I've had this aquarium for more than a year, so I had plenty of time to test out all of its features to build a proper opinion on this aquarium. And so today in this video, I will be doing a quick overview of the features of this aquarium. I will also be doing some recommendations on what type of stocking you should put in your aquarium. I'll be going over what I think are the pros and cons of this aquarium. And lastly, I will draw my conclusion of if this aquarium is worth it or not, and hopefully this whole video will help you decide whether or not you should buy a Fluval Flex 15-gallon. So first of all, what do you get in the box when you buy the aquarium? Well, you will get a lid, and in the lid there's going to be an integrated light which you can control with a remote. You will also get the full glass aquarium. You will also get a foam mat that they call a self-leveling mat. And for the filtration, you will get a submersible pump that goes into the back section. And for the filtration unit, you will also get a big sponge as well as a pack of biomedia and activated carbon. You will also get a nozzle that goes into the aquarium that allows you to direct the flow that comes from the pump. So realistically, when you buy this aquarium, you got everything you need. I might add that you could buy a heater if the fish that you want to put in this aquarium needs heated water. And a nice thing that you could also buy for the aquarium, hardware wise, is a light timer to help you control the light cycle so you don't have to manually turn on and off the lights every time. For the more official stats of this aquarium, meaning height, length, and width, I will put them in the video description if you need them. So this aquarium is a 15-gallon aquarium, but you have to take in note that this is not 15-gallon of swimmable space for your fish, because this aquarium uses an integrated sump in the back to do the filtration. So you're going to be losing some volume in the back for the filtration unit. Since this aquarium is relatively small and there's not a lot of water in it, you can put it on relatively any type of aquarium stand, be it a just regular piece of furniture, or there's also a official stand for this aquarium. If you're looking for more information on this official aquarium stand, well, I've also got a video on it and you can click on the description. Another feature of the Flex is that there's a honeycomb pattern that is printed on the top layer of the aquarium. The usefulness of this honeycomb pattern is to hide the water line. The honeycomb pattern is also present on the back sections and help hide out the filtration section, meaning that you can have this aquarium in the middle of the room, but you won't see the filtration units and it won't distract from the main aquarium. My main recommendation for fish that you can put in this aquarium is actually to have a small colony of shrimp and put a narrowed snail and a small school of tiny fish. The reason why I'm recommending tiny fish is because they will not attack the tiny shrimp. And I highly recommend that you have shrimp because shrimp will help you clean up a bit the substrate by scavenging for food, and they're super interesting to watch. So what are the positive sides of this aquarium? This aquarium is an all-in-one kit, meaning that if you go to the fish store and you buy the aquarium, you got pretty much everything you need. The only things that you're going to need afterwards is substrate for your plants, your decorations, and the actual fish that you're going to put in the aquarium. The filtration unit is something that you can reuse. So it's not like these other filters where you have to buy cartridges each month to change. This filtration unit, I've been running it for a whole year, and the only thing that I do is that once in a while I clean up the filtration unit just to make sure that everything stays clean. If you want to have more information on how I do the maintenance on this type of aquarium, I've made a full video that's dedicated on that question. There's also plenty of space in the back section to put a heater, and so you won't see any equipment in this aquarium at all. And this is something that I really enjoy. That's also something that my family enjoys, because we don't see anything that distracts us from the plants or the fish, and that's really something that I find is neat. Speaking of filtration, this is one of the first aquariums that I've seen that is super quiet. Some people on the internet tend to say otherwise. For some reason, their pumps are doing a lot of sound. Honestly, I just think that you gotta properly place the pump in the back section so that it doesn't touch the wall and so it doesn't transfer vibration. Because for me, these aquariums are the most silent aquariums that I've seen in my entire life. The light that comes with the aquarium is strong enough to grow plants. As you can see, these are all the plants that are growing in my aquarium, and this is just the regular light that comes with the aquarium. Another thing that's undeniable about this aquarium is the unique look that it has. Honestly, there's not a single aquarium on the market that has the exact same look, with the flex that's on this side versus more of a bow front aquarium. So you're pretty much guaranteed that anyone that's going to walk into your home and see your aquarium is going to be amazed at the format. So what about the more negative things that I have to say about this aquarium? Well, there's not a whole lot of it. The first thing that I find is a bit misleading is how it's marketed. It's marketed as a 15-gallon aquarium. It is, there's 15 gallons of water in this aquarium, but there's not 15 gallons of swimmable space for the fish. And so you have to keep this in mind when you're thinking about which fish you want to put in your aquarium, because it's less than 15 gallons. Another thing that I find a bit gimmicky is the light. You'll see that the light, you can put different modes that are really fancy, such as storm, that I'm honestly not sure if anyone really has to use them. You're gonna cause fish epilepsy with this feature. You can also put fully blue, green, whatever color, which I find it's not super useful. I just keep it to white light with a bit of red in it. It's one of those features that I'm not really sure why it's with the aquarium. It's not needed, at least. Another thing that I don't really like is the water inlets for the filtration unit. As you're gonna see in the B-roll that I'm gonna shoot, is that there are two sections, one at the bottom and one at the top, where there's holes and where the water is sucked in to enter the filtration unit. And these holes can be a bit big, so if you have baby fish, baby shrimp, they are going to be able to enter and get in the back section in the filtration unit, and they're going to get stuck there. So that's kind of a problem. The newest versions of the aquarium all come with filter guards that you can put. They are definitely helpful to stop stuff from getting into the back section. So in my opinion, the Fluval Flex 15 gallon is an aquarium that I highly recommend. Both beginner fish keepers and more advanced fish keepers will find something that they like in this particular aquarium. And I was super happy with the results. I had no complaint to do about the filtration, the light. For me, this whole aquarium worked really well. I find it also to be affordable because you're gonna get a rimless aquarium that comes with a lid, with a light, with the self-leveling mat. You're also gonna get the integrated filtration, all for a quite reasonable price. And so that's all for my thoughts on the Fluval Flex 15 gallon. If you have any questions about it, just post them in the comments section. Usually I answer quite fast. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.